a pond or down under, well then, good afternoon down under, and wakey, get up. It's time to slot car action. Anyone over in America? Rahul is up, I know, because we've been chatting already. He's going to come on a bit later and share something exciting with us. So I can't wait to see Rahul. That is a good point, actually. Best get him over his link so that he is cocked, locked, and ready to rock at the rear with the gear for when it's time. Here we go. Boosh. Nothing like multitasking on the go. So how's your week been, slot heads? If you're just tuning in, welcome to Sunday Slotcast sessions with me, Pete Brown, Track Fans TV. We're going to take you through an hour to 2 hours of absolute slot car genius. We've got a lot of things to share with you today. Like I said, Rahul's coming on a bit later to share his haul. Rahul is sharing his haul. I'm sure there's a bit of banter in there somewhere. Right, we'll get him on a bit later because he's absolute favourite of the show, Rahul. Top bloke. So we'll get that going on. The chat is on fire already. This is amazing. So before I go on, ever so happy, and mainly because of you guys, look at the video quality. Yes, I've got my new camera. I've got it working on USB web, whatever streaming. And it's looking good. It's looking good. I got like different like little options that I can do. I can press this button here. Oh, there you go. All right. And that should blur out the background. And like, yeah, but I don't like that because you can't see what's going on in the background. So I'll keep that unblurred and then you can see if anything's going on, like slot car magazines, magnetic racing buildings, whatever else it may be. Just hide that out of the way. We don't want anyone to see that. It's a member privilege. So what's everyone been up to? Let's have a look. Oh, we're in the chat already. So we'll start having a look at the chat in a minute. It's been quite a busy week for slot car action. I haven't caught up with any news. So I haven't seen, because I haven't had the time to watch anything from Travis or Dave. So I don't know what's new out there. I don't know what cars are hot or anything like that. So, yeah, well, we'll crack on. Morning, Nico. Here he is. Nico. Looky, Nico. It's here. I'm going to be unboxing that later. Nico's kindly sort of sent me something to cheer me up after Baggate. So looking forward to tucking into that. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. I don't know what it is, but I'm so excited. You know, there's a video in that. So here we go. We'll have a little video unboxing of Nico's gift. We'll do that. That's only a quick vid, so we can do that in a couple of days. We'll get that online this week. Something to watch. Cheer us up. Bit of unboxing before Christmas. The mother of all unboxing sessions. Oh, dear. I tell you. Right then. So oh, yeah. So here we go. So Tara is in prep. I've been talking to Tara. Got something to discuss about Tara later. All good. All good. She sent it. So, Paul. Seriously, Paul, come on. You've got to do it. Not to spend money. Just come and say hello and socialise with everyone. Hang on. Paul, if you're not going, I'm not going. Oh, I tell you what, let's do some housekeeping. I do this every week. It's because I set everything up the night before, right? I set everything up the night before, thinking, yeah, gonna get down here, gonna get so boom, streamlined for 1 week in my life. I love it. There's this bit. So love that. There you go. Right, so while I have you bright and early, and I'm sure the like monitor's been on it, old Daz Hall. Morning, Daz. Smash the likes if you're enjoying what you're seeing or the show. Support it, push it out. Feed the algorithm. Feed the algorithm. Okay, so Tara's finishing off here. She's gearing up for the show. She's finishing up now. So the final touches of the show. So look, this is really important, and I'll say it again throughout the show, but if you know what you're gonna order when you get to Gaydon, say like the hot dog man of Tara's, or the policeman with the dog, if you know you're gonna buy that and you're excited about going to buy that at the show, do Tara and Steve a solid, or even like Magnetic Racing. Let them know what you're planning on buying before you go down there, so they can take additional stock for you guys. It's a really, really important time of the year for these traders, and they will sell you it. But if you know what you're going to get, do them a right solid and let them know, just so they can plan to take yours and some more to sell to people that don't know what they're going to see when they get there. Because people go down there, eyes shut, walk in there, boom, eyes wide open, like wow, and then they get round to all of the stalls and stands that are like the candy shop, and they're on it. So if you can give them as much skin in the game as possible to be able to prepare, that would be amazing. And that's just to respond here to Tara's comment. So I tell you, we've got a great show coming up later. Well, today we're on it. We're on the show. What I mean, coming up later, we're in it. Excellent. So some good content to see. And of course, we've got a special guest coming on a bit later, Rahul. He is racing in Canada. You're going to tell us all about that later. Cannot wait for that. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Dick. How you doing? Hang on. He's on holiday here. 7 hours drive. Wow. 7 hours drive. Here in the UK, it takes 7 hours to do 20 miles. It does in London anyway. All right, Dick. All right, here we go. Wild Man is in the house. He has had his coffee tonight and he is up and having it. Good morning, good evening, or good middle of the twilight zone for you, Wild Man. Top man. Track fans. Dave Slaughter is in the house. Daddy-o. Hey, let's all raise a glass to Dave, because he become a dad this week. Wow. That is amazing news. So we'll check that out in a bit as well. There you go. See, it's starting to filter through now. This is what we like to see. Have a little surf, Rob. See which ones you kind of like in the look of. Good morning, Paul. Paul. Good morning, De Fingers. Is Gloria watching De Fingers? If so, morning, Gloria. So that is it. Hang on. I'll do a quick Wonder Flash. There you go. That is for the purposes of YouTube. Good morning, Rahul. We're just talking about you. All positive. Good morning, Adrian. Adrian was working on his track yesterday. Brilliant stuff. So he has been producing the finest. I'm going to show you the images now. The finest lampshades for his track. And ironically, I'm actually doing lighting for my track at the moment. So this has really come at the right time. So let me just throw this up on the screen. Yeah, there we go. So you can see there, Aid has developed two, not one, but two lampposts. And he's formed these out of brass piping himself. So you can see him in the dark, looking good, shedding light on the river that's run dry. And, oh yeah, here we go. And then you can see him a bit closer up there on his track. It's taking shape nicely. And here it is in the production department using the state-of-the-art clamp. You can see, which is a nice tin of gloss dark blue paint. So, and there you go. So that is the end of having a quick look-see at that. 1 second. So that's the rare time I mute myself, is when I want to cough, because no one wants that in their coffee. Point note. I need a new mug. Right, we'll get on that this week. We might have a competition on Wired on Wednesdays. Members, yep, right, let's do it. We're having a competition on Wednesday night, guys. We're going to have that. Competition will be a new mug of your choice, because that's what happens when I get a mug. Buy you one, guys. Buy you guys one as well. So there's a lot of questions for Slotar here, but yeah, Dave, you have lucked out, mate. Seriously, a baby that's chilled out, sleeps. Absolute genius, mate. But yeah, a lot of love for you in the chat here, Dave, as well. Paul Slotcar 2021, great YouTube channel, everyone. If you tuned in and you're not watched this normally, you won't be familiar with some of the some of the contributors and track fans in the chat. Well, Paul Slotcar 2021 is doing some really good content. He's taking a break to the end of the year, possibly because of work-life balance, but ultimately he's got a bit of a back catalogue going on now, so that is good. Yeah, you did, wild man. Whoa, he made it on. Yes. I tell you, what was it? Someone said, Pete, you're ever so shouty. I was like, yeah, I know, because that's what I like to do. You know, and then someone else said on one of my comments, kill the music. I don't think he liked the music. I was tempted to write back, turn the volume down, dude. But I thought, if he hasn't worked that one out yet, it's going to be an uphill struggle to get that one over to the bloke. Anyway, yes. Are you not in the shed, mate? Oh, yeah, of course, because you've got a sleeping baby. Or actually, is the baby in the shed with you? Because that would be character building, getting the baby in the cold this early in its life. Brilliant. All right, so let's make an effort, catch up on the chat. We're still going through the chat. It's not even got to the stage where I started the show yet. Brilliant. 1:24 a.m., mate. The fingers. It's 1:30 in the morning where he is. I'm calculating it's 2:45 in the morning in Canada. Yeah, Thanksgiving was this week in America, wasn't it? Or have I messed that up and it's this weekend? Well, happy Thanksgiving anyway to our American pals. I don't know if you celebrate that in Canada. Not sure. But who knows? Mate, I hope you're all right, wild man. And don't worry about that. You're on our radars, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Oh, brill. So oh, it's like father like son then, isn't it? Dave Slotar saying about his child here. He said he's chilled out with occasional bouts of needing to rant about injustice. Yeah, indeed. He's definitely like his dad's son. Oh, my word. Oh, here we go. Guess who got a new fire this week? Paul got a new fire this week. He's gone for a gas log burner, if that makes sense, because a log burner comes with all sorts of regulations. And apparently he says that you need to dry the wood out for a year. I can't see that. I think you just whack the wood into your outdoor shed for a while. Oh, Mark, good morning. Here he is. I love it. Well, I can get that. I can understand that wet wipes being cold on the nether regions. That's definitely going to wake you up. Especially if he's just woke up from a deep sleep and he's all sleepy. And you have to do the change, the feed, the burp. And you get to the change bit and it's like, freezing. So Wildman's thinking today he will post how far he's come, but still a long ways from being done before Christmas. No, I love your update videos, Wildman. In fact, I love most people's update videos. And for any content creators out there, this is a real, if you're just sort of in between making a big video, or which is taking a few weeks, or you're just sort of having like a little lull in the battle, yeah, if you're stretching your legs a bit, having a break, a good update video content creators is a great stopgap set filler. So it sort of, you can throw in a quick, 3-5 minute video about what you're doing, what cars you're working on, how you're thinking of developing your track, where you might be going racing or what you're planning. And it just brings people up to speed with what you're doing. If we can't see you, you're always in our mind, wild man. Absolutely love your videos. So keep them coming. There's no hurry, mate. Just give us an update now and again. No, this is Dave's kid we're talking about, Rob. He's never too young for a good rant. Morning, Mad Dad. He's just popped into the place. Good to see you, my friend. And we are getting through it. Lovely. I don't want to miss anyone. We're getting some nuggets of advice here through the chat for Dave, the budding new dad that it is. Oh, this is great. This really is what community is about. When one of the community has a child, then everyone chips in with a bit of advice. Rob Sale, what a legend. And Magnetic Racing both sent Dave Slotar welcome to the world gifts, as I call them. That was really cute. And yeah, so if you didn't see what Slotar got off a couple of the members, he did a video about it a couple of weeks ago. It was on a Saturday, I think, from memory. Really nice, because not often you see the guy who can read the phone book on screen touched like that. That was really nice. I enjoyed that. That was a good video, Dave. Love videos that make me feel warm and fuzzy. Oh, brilliant. Right, anyway, let's keep up with it. Yes. Here, Mark. Sorry, Mad Dad. This is what we call a two-spooner. You get 2 spoons in that morning of go-go juice. Slotar's on his 6th cup. He's been up since 3:30 a.m. Oh, hello. Looks like we're going to be trekked to Camaro non-mag track test. I cannot wait to see that. Yes, Daz. I knew you'd be on the case already. Thank you very much. Do what Daz says. Do what Daz says. Smash the like button for us. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And give me some cowbell. Yes, I haven't got the video from Dan, but I tell you what, right? It's worth it, right? Just keep chatting amongst yourselves, because I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to be looking for this for a second, guys. And then we'll get into the show, because it's got a lot to get through. And we've got Rahul coming on later as well. So, tons to do. No. Okay. Right. Sorry about this. It's just a slight lull in the battle. Aha! I found it. Brilliant. Right then. This is what I was trying to go and... Right. Hang on a second. Before we get into that, I can see a man, the legend, sitting around, hanging around. He's there. I'm going to get a smile out of him, and then I'll know he's ready to come on. There he is. Boom! Rahul's in the house.
What's up, Pete?
I'm all right, mate. Not too bad. How you doing?
I'm good.
It must be late, because you're upstairs, and you're not blurred. And hang on, Rahul. I was just... I've lost my train of thought now. How are you doing,
You're going to
buddy?
play the cowbell.
Cowbell?
Why don't you play the cowbell.
What are you talking about, cowbell? I don't know about any cowbell at all.
No?
Nah. No, come on. What is this? I've ruined the moment.
You have.
Hang on, right? Let's do that. Let's do that again. Cowbell.
Yeah, cowbell.
I have no idea about cowbell.
Yeah. Well,
How can I make a bell notification video that viewers will actually want to watch?
You're gonna want that cowbell.
Did he just say cowbell?
I gotta have more cowbell.
It's not a cowbell.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
All right then, hit the cowbell notification button so you don't miss any of my up and coming content.
oh, it's buffering, Pete.
Love it. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, he's off again.
Dan.
Hold on. That's all right. Right, I've got rid of that now.
So how you been, Pete?
There you go. Right. Sorry, I had a bit of echo and I realized it was the sound on that. Thanks ever so much. Yeah, that was great from Dan. Do you know what it tells me to do?
What does it tell you to do?
Get myself a cowbell. I don't know if I can be trusted with a cowbell though. That's the issue.
No, not this early in the morning, Pete.
I would
You shouldn't be
literally
banging
use it
on
on everyone. Kids, the dinner's ready. Cowbell. Amazing. Anyway, I was catching up with a chat and look who sneaked in under the radar. Delion.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say to Delion because he hit 1,000 subscribers the other day.
Way to go.
I'm so proud of you, Robbo. I'm so proud of you. Now you can jump into the analytical nightmare of whatever it is, more analytics. All right, I'm going to just shut this down here because I can see like YouTube on this screen here and it's got about a 5-second delay. So I've looked over there and I'm going like this again still, thinking about cowbells. So actually, before we move on, oh, good morning, Travis. Travi is in the house. Morning, Trav. What are you up to, dude? Are you spraying? Are you filming? Are you working out? Are you pumping iron somewhere? What are you up to, man? Are you, I don't know. What are you doing? Fabuloso. And right. So, Rahul, what did you do yesterday?
Drove 6 hours to go racing.
6 hours?
Well, 3 hours there and then 3 hours back.
Wow.
Yeah.
And where'd you go?
Went to Sarnia in Ontario, but went to meet Sunday Slot Cars and Frankie and picked up Massimo and went over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is MP?
He's good. We got a chance to chat, talk about things. So yeah, he's got a couple of videos that will come out as well. But it was fun. Yeah, it wasn't serious racing. It wasn't anything like, we had prepped cars or anything. It was just whatever.
No, it's like a knockabout.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun.
Yeah. I saw your 360 stream on that kind of long bank curve track that you were doing.
Yeah, so we visited 2 tracks. We saw Billy and Amanda's track at the flea market, which is the 4-lane oval. And then we did Frankie's track, which was in his garage. So
cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
If you put some of that stuff up, I didn't see that yet. So
yeah, so we did. I did 2 live streams. I did the one is the 360, and then I did a regular live stream. It was a little bit tight in the garage, so I didn't get a lot of camera angles, unfortunately. But it is what it is.
Fit all your cameras in the garage.
Yeah, you know what? I travel light this time with cameras, Pete.
I saw.
Sometimes it's good. But I was doing testing for next year when I come down. So next year I can probably live stream with around 6 cameras. So we did 3 cameras this time. we'll see.
I was watching the GRL late night on Friday live when you was doing it. That was amazing, by the way. That GRL session that you did, like I've seen a few, I've watched most of them. I'll be honest, you know, being a friend, I'll be honest. I've not seen everyone because it's a big ask. But I've seen most of them. And last night, not last night, Friday nights for me was the turning point in the GRL from a spectator point of view. Yeah. There was lots of people in the chat. Everyone was like right up for the race, the build up before you did the 10 laps. And then when you did the 10 laps, you could literally hear a pin drop. And then as soon as you'd done that, crossed that finish line, the place literally boom, 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 comments. It was like fantastic. And I could see the dilemma in your eyes when you're like, oh, I need to keep this going, but I need to get on the road and prepare for the racing, and I don't want to dilute this content with that content. If I break the live, will they come back? And I was like, yeah, do it, don't mess up the content. And you did it, and they come back, and it was so good. That was really cool. How is the GRL coming along?
It's good. I think everyone's having a lot of fun. I think for next season I'll open it up to 20 spots. So the 10 spots that we have right now, everyone's kind of committed to come back. I'll open up for another 10 more spots. And yeah, we'll have 20 races next season. So it should be fun.
Cool. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've just messed up the screen. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, so I think it's good. It was a concept that I had, right? It wasn't something that I knew that would work. You know, it was a concept. I put it together, and you know.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I just wanted to wish Boone a speedy recovery. I don't know if you know this, Pete, but Boone's in hospital right now.
No, what?
Yeah, he had a big fall off a ladder about 12 feet on Friday, and he's in hospital recovering. He is fine. I did have a little text message with him today. He's in good spirits, but he's got a collapsed lung, and he'll be back. It takes some time.
Mike, he doesn't mess about, does he?
Yeah, I said to him, I said, we just need your terrain to be epic, not the accidents that go with it.
Yeah.
But we can't make him laugh because he's got like five broken ribs, 7 dislocated, and a whole bunch of stuff. So let's hope he gets a quick.
He doesn't mess about. Go big or go home, Boone.
Yeah.
You know, you go. Listen, you ain't no spring chicken, right? When we get to our age, there's this great thing called tradespeople. They're like 20-something, coming here, enthusiastic, got more testosterone and biceps than you know what to do with. And you deploy them for a $5, and they're up and down the ladder all morning, and they love it. Boone.
Yeah.
I wish you the best, my man. And you're probably watching this because you got nothing better to do, right? So, we might, Boone. Actually, if you're actually with it and you want to come on, mate. Let me know. So I tell you what, unbelievable, mate. Boone, get well soon, brother.
Yeah. So, and Boone's been a big supporter of my channel since the very beginning. So, big shout out to him.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Honestly, I went through some of Boone's pages last night on my weekly trawl for content, and that's shocking because he's quite an active guy anyway. Like, you know, he's not. You don't look at him and think, oh, you know, if he falls over, he's going to break something because he's like a pensioner would. He's actually, he looks fit and able.
Yeah, well, falling from 12 feet will hurt anyone. So
yeah. So he's got 5 broken ribs, a collapsed lung, some more dislocated stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you want to see the other guy? Anyway, let's lighten the mood. Here's Danny. Good morning, Danny.
Well, Slot Avengers had a little brief chat tonight. It was kind of cool.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Is this what's happening with Slot Avengers? Hang on, let me get a close up.
Not much. Just we decided to do what we call an after hours thing. like unplugged, I guess. With you, so talk about whatever we want to talk about. It's kind of cool because you get to talk about things that you wouldn't normally talk about in a live. It was just a Zoom chat between all the slot managers. I thought it was really awesome. So yeah, It's been a pretty cool evening, a whole hobby day actually for me. So yeah, been pretty cool.
This is like you have to sign an NDA to be in that live stream, in that Zoom call, so nothing's leaked and nothing's no one's cancelled.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what,
required here.
There's a few people around the hobby at the moment teetering on cancellation. Fantastic. But did you see I've lost my Tony Tibbs is here. Morning, Governor. Right, let us make effort to catch up with the chat, and then we can get into the show. And then when we get to a certain point in the show, I'd love to see what you are up to, mate, if that's cool.
Sure, man.
Right, Mag fans are here. I love it because it sounds, I just changed some lettering around, and I'm already a heel. Well, mate, come on! I'm struggling this morning with my flow.
Bring some more coffee, Pete.
I can throw it in my face. Oh dear, right, okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to scan. If you got any questions, I'm nicking this from your show, Rahul. If you got any questions, just put a Q in front of them so I can decipher them around what's happening. Good morning, Pat. How you doing? You all right, fella? Hey, John D. Good morning. And here we go. 1 in 32 slot cards from Latvia. Now, I actually know a couple of Latvian words, Rahul. Do you want to know what they are?
Sure, Pete. Are they
clean?
Okay yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, seriously, right? Because a good friend of mine, Tomas, is Latvian. So he was having banter. He wasn't complaining about the language. He was having banter about the language with my wife, Maria, who's Serbian. And they were just talking about the congenuity or whatever it is. I can't think of the words. But he was saying a glass is glasa, whereas if you've got the same glass with something in it, it's glazé. He goes, why isn't it just a glasa? Why does it have to be a glazé if it's got something in it? I was like, I don't know. What's that got to do with slot cars? Exactly. So best say hello to Pat before he swims up from Australia and has me for not talking about slot cars.
Yes, Pete. Stay on point, Pete.
Yes, Carl. Here he is. Good morning, Carl. How you doing, buddy? He says. There you go. Okay, right. I think. Hang on. Right, all be on your best behaviour. We've got the driving instructors in the building. For anyone who doesn't know, this is actually.
I think they're mostly talking about Dave and his new. I don't know if his new edition came with a manual or not. So just throw it out, Dave. Even those manuals don't work.
Yeah, you can have my old one here. Look, I got two because I got twins, but I only needed one, so you can have one.
Yeah, well, I haven't wished Dave, but congratulations on your new one, Dave, and I hope he treats you kindly in the first couple of years. So,
mate, he's lucked out.
I know.
He is lucked out. He's got a sleeper, chilled out one.
And not only is he able to attend the live stream, he actually put out a video too, and a good one too. I watched
that yesterday.
Video, the Portaloos. He did.
Yeah, I'm watching that after this.
Yeah, good job,
So
Dave.
anyone who doesn't know, Dave's got a new video. Tell us about that, Rahul, quickly.
Well, I should.
No, I'm joking. Right, let's crack on. Hold on, right. Okay, I think. Yes, here we go. Right, let us. Oh, here we go. Let's go over this side, Rahul. We have it.
You have that? No, Pete.
Do you remember this car?
I have it. Right there, Pete.
Let me. There you go. Oh my God, you've actually got it.
That's right, Pete.
Oh, I didn't think it was actually. I thought Tony Tibbs has done the spray job on the car. I thought he just did a race car. I didn't realize it was available like this.
So do you know why this car is so important?
How do I get you live big on the screen? Hang on. Okay. This is probably the biggest I can get you.
All right. So you know why this is important, Pete?
No?
Do you know who Valentino Rossi is?
Yes.
This
Was
is
he a motorbiker?
That's right. He's 9-time world champion. He went over to GT3, and this is the first car he drove.
Oh.
The GT3 racing. So this is Valentino Rossi's car number 46, which is his bike number and his car number. He's now driving for BMW, but this was the first team that he joined when he decided to do GT3.
That looks sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got some well wishes coming in for Boone. I mean, Boone might watch the show because he'll be desperate being in hospital for like content to fill up the days. Should we get him a care package? Do we know what hospital he's in?
I do not, and I hope he's not going to be in the hospital too long. He expects to be out on Monday, so...
Has anyone got his address?
I do.
Brilliant. Right, care package, Boone, coming in. What we send you might be completely random, but it might be funny.
Yeah, and you can't make him laugh. It's painful. Stop it, Pete.
Come on, everyone knows I'm not funny. Brilliant. Oh, hang on, Hubert sneaked in under the radar. Good morning, mate. How you doing? I like Hubert. He's in transition at the moment.
I was waiting for all the German you're going to spew out, Pete.
Good morgen, wie geht's zu Tag? Entschuldigen Sie bitte, sprechen Sie Deutsch nicht gut. Sorry, I say, good morning, how are you? Sorry, I don't speak German that well.
Yeah.
And then normally someone would speak in English to me like Nico. And I'm like, yes! Fantastic. So here we go. We've got a bit of love going on for SC Latvia. Does he have a YouTube channel that I don't know about?
Which one? SC Latvia? Yeah, he does. Yeah, just come out.
Well, I need to subscribe to. I think I might be subscribed to that. Anyway, we'll sort that out.
Yeah.
You know what we do from the top of the tree?
Yes.
We shout out to the young track fans, Rahul.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out to Wilf and Albert.
Yes.
I watched Wilf's video short with you, and I thought I'm always excited when Wilf is with his controller and his cars. So great video. You just need to learn how to do slow motion, Pete, and then
I do.
Exactly.
I've lost one of my settings.
What happened to you? Did I throw it all off, Pete?
I've lost the setting. This is probably as good as we're going to get. So thank you for that. Albert and Wilf, mate. Did you see that on the short where he smashed up that?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Clawing it. And if you watch the short back, right, you'll see that there's the Ford GT prototype from Scalextric. About 10 minutes before we sort of videoed that, we had the Dremel out and we were chopping cars in half with the Dremel. Oh man, to like a 3-year-old, that is high fun. That is.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Scalextric could probably be turning it in their grave when they saw that. Why is he doing Dremeling my car in half? I mean, well, that was it. You know, what can you say? Track fans were doing it.
You were teetering on that cancellation button, eh?
It was that, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm going to shout out to Cameron, Leo, and Ruben Racing. These guys are smashing it at the moment. So go and shout out to the new people. Next people, sorry.
So we got Charlotte, Rowan, and Isabella.
Excellent. Good morning, George. Good morning, Leighton.
And then we got Jacob and Sasha. Sasha's birthday's coming up soon in December. So happy birthday to Sasha, the legend.
Totally right, indeed. And just to round up on Lewis and Elliot over in the West Midlands, Amit. Good morning, guys. But before we crack on, you might notice a new track fan has snuck in under the radar here. We've all been talking about him this morning. Rowan is Dave at Slottar's baby.
Yes.
The youngest track fan we have. And what a Bobby Dazzler he is. Look at him. There he is, everyone. Look at that. Fine specimen from Dave at Slottar.
Great job, Dave.
And it rings true to what Dave's saying. You know, 63% of the time in these images, he's asleep.
Yeah.
Which is good because it means you're getting more slot car recording time in. Oh, you're going to have that fun where you just nailed the best video of your life. You're 3/4 of the way through it. It's going amazingly. And then in the back of the shed, you hear... and it's going to begin to, after a couple of weeks, it won't sound like your babby in distress. It'll sound like the frigging air raid siren. And you're going to be like, ah! Run to the bunker. The bunker being your shed.
Yeah.
Fabulous, mate. Honestly. No, I love it. Congratulations again. Do like a good baby. I do like a good wedding, and I do like it when people have kids. So, oh, look, Janu's turned up. Here we go. He knows who Rossi is. He's just given us a little YouTube video to go and check out if you want to see it. The last 5 laps, watch the video of this 2009 MotoGP. I think that's going to be Rossi, like, defying all feats of gravity. 280 miles an hour on 2 wheels.
Yeah.
I mean, swear to God, these guys have got balls like watermelons, honestly.
60-degree lean on a MotoGP bike. That's almost, that's like crazy.
No, I'm a biker. Hang on. I've actually got a picture here. Ah, here it is. I see a picture of my last motorcycle.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Make yourself larger. Give it the full effect. There you go.
There it is.
Nice.
That was my Kawasaki Zephyr Z1100. That there, right, is doing all sorts of stuff to Tony Tibbetts right now. Because he is a biker. He loved it. And you can't lean on that bike either because you start to scratch the exhaust pipes. It's not a race machine. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
Pancakes and coffee. Look how Paul is living the dream in Nottingham at the moment. Pancakes and coffee. I'm moving in with you. Mate. So we've got a bit of love here for Slottar Jr. Rob's coming in. Oh, yeah, we need to see, actually, Dave, we need to see Rowan modelling one of the Slottar bibs. That's what we need. And if you've put a post out with him modelling one of them bibs, I do apologise, I haven't seen it. Get a lot of love here for baby Rowan. Well done, Dave. You've smashed it out of the park, mate. You really have. I've never seen such a bunch of old boys get all mushy in the chat. Look at this. I might have to show them a picture. Hang on, Rahul, hold up a slot car for Christ's sake. So we're all getting a bit soft here. Just anything. Just show us the whatever it was again. The yellow thing. The Audi.
There you go. Here's another.
Oh, come on, bring it back. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
My good Lord. There you go. WRC. I could feel ourselves coming back to, right, cool. Thank you, mate. We're all grounded again.
Have we put we got it down again.
Right, quick. Rowan, love you to bits, mate. Welcome to the world. You've got a good dad there. You've got a good dad. You are going to be taught some great things. And I can't wait to meet you so I can teach you some wrong things. Like your pockets are bins. So if you got that if you got that old Apple core, just pop that in your pocket. That's your bin.
No, you gotta teach him how to make reverse slots fly, Pete.
Yeah, no, we get to that. We have to teach them the basics. Like you got half of a rich tea biscuit, which will mean something to someone in the UK. Really crumbly biscuit. Yeah, pop that in your pocket for later. Because Vinny, my I can say it in German. My Schweitzer of a brother. He taught my twins when they were about 4 that their pockets were mini bins. The amount of stuff we pulled out of their pockets for about 3 months before washing their clothes. We're like, why do you keep doing this? And they're like, oh, it's the bin. No, it's not. I said, who told you it was the bin? Oh, Vinny. Uncle Vinny did. So you wait. So, yeah. Anyway, I've got an update. I do have an update, he says, on a track. So I featured this track. It's Lance's track. And if you remember, I featured it about 3 weeks ago. So I'm not regurgitating content. There's a reason I'm showing you this track again. Because I don't know if it was in that episode, Rahul, but I made a big play on the new Magnetic Racing light towers, which I think you've purchased, haven't you?
I have 4 of them, yes.
Yeah, I've got them on my Christmas list with Mrs. Brown, and bless the guys at Magnetic Racing. They've done her a special code. I have no idea what it qualifies her for, but they've done her a code anyway. But the reason I'm showing you Lance's track again is because he's installed those light towers that I was talking about, so you can really see them here circled on the screen. And how well they blend in, because he was concerned about how well they would blend in because of the size of the bad boys. But as you can see, they look quite good. What do you think?
Looks great. Looks good. Very
and if
good.
you can't quite make out what it actually looks like, oh, hang on. Morning, Bo. How you doing, mate?
What's happening, Bo? Yeah, you know why? It's because he's got all those big trees. I think that's what grounds them more on his layout.
Okay.
Right. He's got.
And if you didn't,
there.
Hang on, let's get back to it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's a lot of trees there.
Yeah, it kind of grounds them in.
Are you going to put trees on your track?
Eventually, Pete.
Pulling your chain.
Exactly. Eventually.
Yeah. So,
I'm working on building lighting right now. So
oh, me too.
I have 8 of the singles, 8 of the doubles, and 4 of these 8 lamps, 8 LED ones. So I have a lot of MDF building going on right now. So
my God, that is huge. Do a live stream while you're doing it.
Yeah, probably, and bore everyone to death. I'm not Dave.
Well, it's either that. For some of us later, it's either that or listen to the in-laws while they're around for dinner. Much rather have an earpiece in, listening to how something's going together, than listening to their dribble about how we're ineffectively raising our kids. Sorry. I mean, we're doing our best. So if you didn't know, right, Magnetic Racing, absolute geniuses, doing a 25% Black Friday deal. And do you know what cuts them aside the rest? They're keeping it going to the 8th of December so that you've got a lot of time. You're going to have this offer, I think, at the Slot Festival, aren't you? At the Winter Market. That's interesting. Or is it just for their website? I think it might be the website because they've got the MagFans25, which is your discount code, everyone. MagFans25. You can use it.
I already used the code. I got my Black Friday deals. I'm happy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Can I trouble you to what you bought?
Well, let's see. I bought the full lane phone gantry. I got 2 of the new billboards, the Pepsi Cola ones, and I think I got,
yeah, the grand
Oh, and I
billboard.
got the fried chicken hut.
Love it. Are you gonna do an IFC or a KFC?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Ian's
and then
fried chicken.
I was talking to Mass, and we're gonna probably pick up a couple of the other buildings, like the Hooters building and a couple other ones. Yeah.
What about the Barrel Bar?
I already have that one, Pete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I picked up quite a few. So yeah, I'm almost at the point where I don't know if I'm gonna put a military base or a little village inside my track now, because I have so much of the MagFan stuff. So
it's the MagFan showroom.
That's right.
And just one last time for our great friends, like brothers from different mothers, Ian and Doug over at magneticracing.com, 25% off. Rahul and I, we don't get anything from this. We just love Ian and Doug. They are literally, you know, if I dare say it, they are gentlemen. And there's not many of them left in the world these days. But they are 2 true gents, couldn't do enough for you and the hobby. And, they heard that there was some discounts flying around over the weekend. So they decided if you can't beat them, join them. Although, to be fair, their stuff is reasonable. And that's why I keep going back time and time and time again. Oh, and if you're in Europe, you can buy their stuff from Slot Car Union. So if you're in Europe and you want a quicker deal, then you can get direct from them. Although that's pretty quick, mate. Because Travis gets direct deliveries from Magnetic Racing in Australia. You get Magnetic Racing deliveries direct in Canada, don't you, Rahul?
Yeah, I got Ian and Doug a great shipping out. No problems with getting the product here.
What's the lead time? How long does it take you from hitting the purchase button to receiving it in your hand?
I'd say about a week, maybe a week and a half at most.
That's incredible.
It comes really fast. Really easy to deal with. I think UK into Canada is really good. So I'm really happy with the service. That's why even Pendle Slot, I've been buying a lot of stuff from them.
Do you get taxed then as it comes from North America to Canada?
I don't know why, but for some reason, certain vendors out of the United States to Canada, we get dinged with some taxes. So it's really weird. Like if I buy from Great Traditions, everything's fine. I get it just like I would from Pendle. But also I noticed like with Pendle Slot, I have to buy 1 slot car at a time. If I buy more than 1, I get dinged with an import tax or some sort of like taxation. But if I buy 1 slot car or 1 or 2 at a time, it's okay. If I buy a bunch, I get hit with some of the duties and stuff. But Great Traditions don't get hit with any major price hikes. But LED and all the majority of the vendors out of the United States, we get hit with a lot of taxation or with duties and handling. So yeah.
Right. So there's no, I've been taught capitalism by the Americans. There's never a better time to buy from Europe to keep the costs down. Get your stuff, buy European, 25% off Magnetic Racing. Actually, there is. Are you running a discount across your merch store?
Here. So the finger says 1 of everything, Rahul, and I'm gonna respond. When have I ever bought 1 of anything? I always buy more than 1, don't I? So and then what is this? Do I get Chewits? I do get. Sometimes I get Chewits, but I think Shane bought them all. All shipped to Australia right now, so I don't know.
Morning, Lionel. Oh yeah, I'm the guy. I love pranking my kids. Dave gets round things, I love this. They're gonna.
Oh, he's got to print those business. He's got to print MagFan business cards and
Oh, look, you're gonna be down there like missed the gag. Oh, there you go. So Slot R's been buying from Slot Car Union. Dennis Ledger, a true gentleman of the hobby like Ian and Doug. Okay, it's a singing endorsement from Slot R, because Dave at Slot R will tell you if he doesn't like your service.
Yeah.
So well done. Oh, no, Nico, have a good day at work, my friend.
See you, Nico.
There you go. Right, let's get back on point. Oh, I found it. There you go.
What did you find?
The right view. Like, I've been stuck on this view for ages.
Oh.
And I found the right view where we're not blocking up the screen. So there you go. Right. 25% off. I might have bought the Red Bull column.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, I haven't bought it. One of my family members have bought it, but they just don't know it yet. It's for Christmas. But I can't afford for them to be messing around and missing the offer.
Yeah, you know what? We should do like a little challenge, Pete. We should both get the same kit and do a live stream where we build it together same time.
All right, let's do it in January.
Yeah, we'll do something like creative like that or something. It'll be fun.
All right, sound. We'll do it. We'll
and
call
then
it.
We break off and we all painted our own separate ways or something. I don't know. Figure it out. We're gonna do some challenge. Be fun.
Yeah. So, do you prime the building before you build it, or do you prime it once it's built?
It depends on the building. I'd like to do sub assemblies and then prime.
Because I prime it all and then build it.
Yeah, my problem is I just don't like the raw wood finish on the edges, so that's why I do sub assemblies.
No, then you prime it again.
Yeah. There you go, priming and priming.
Yeah, Optimus Prime.
So the cool thing is I found these primers because normally with a rattle can you can't prime indoors, right?
No.
But I got these new water-based rattle cans.
Oh, really?
Prime indoors. That's why I was able to spray my foam indoors.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Hit us up with a link a bit later.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I love this. I love this. There you go. Boosh.
Yeah. No, I think Ian and Doug did a great solid for us. So.
Okay. Right. Ready for some tracks?
Let's do it.
Love this bit. So this is the debut for Slot Mods on the channel. Not had him on the channel yet. I don't know him from Adam other than sort of when they had a flash in the pan with Travis. But they've created this big track. I really like it. It reminds me of something that you would get from, I think, Scalextric track builders. Really well done. I mean, what's your take on this track here, Rahul? Because you do a lot of track forming and sort of modeling.
I mean, like, this stuff is like pro grade stuff, right? Like, this is like, you know, when you go to the architect's building and they have that pristine model, right in the, you know, right in the like in the showcases. That's what this reminds me of. I wouldn't want to drive this track. I'd be so afraid to hit something.
Yeah, do you know what they could use on there? They could actually use where that gantry is at the right hand side. They could use a lap timing gantry on there. Nice 4-laner.
4-lane, so it's gonna be like super tall and gigantic.
That's all right, because that's a big enough track to sort of swallow that up on.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I really liked it. I don't know much about slot mods. I think they come onto my radar when they did that track inside the Porsche. Yeah. Which went for about $250,000 dollars.
Well, they have some pro grade tracks. Like, this is not the first track I've seen from them, and a lot of the tracks are really high quality. So yeah, amazing work. Not that I would ever do something like this, so I'll just admire from a distance.
Well, not yet, anyway.
Oh, it's tough to finish a track. Like, I'm enjoying my track too much to even work on it. Like, it's just on the cars on it right now. So hopefully that dies down, and then during my Christmas break, I'll do a little bit more work on my track.
Okay, it says here you're not gonna de-slot, Rahul. They run them at 6 volts. I tell you what, I had a bit of an issue with slotted controllers the other day, the SCP2s. So I'll tell you what, if we've got a bit of time towards the end of the stream, let me show you that fault and how I fixed it, and I must write to slot it and let them know I fixed it.
Yeah.
There we go. Right then. So I picked this up off of Facebook, Max Slot Cars. He's got the phone holder gantry. And I like this. I didn't think about that. He's put the logo on top of the checkerboard rather than over the checkerboard.
Yeah, did he custom cut his own though?
Did he do his own, or did he and Doug do it for him?
I don't know, but it's wider than the gantry is. So
yeah, that's probably why he doesn't put it over the checker flag.
Hey, has anyone done like one of those LED signs on top of a gantry yet? Like one of those like neon signs, like a mini one.
Like this one, or the actual sign. Oh, you can't see it because I'm small.
Like which one? Oh no, yeah, I've seen those ones. I'm talking about like like how when you go into a bar and they have the neon sign.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that would be kind of cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Right. So like I've just finished watching again for about the 900th time Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott.
Movie.
Yeah, because after the double deuce, like when they do it up, they've got that neon sign above the door.
That's right.
I love that film. So then I picked this up off of Fred, and this caught my eye just because of all of the stuff that's going on at the moment, protests around the world. But we're not going to get into that because that's politics over religion, and that sucks on a Sunday morning Slotcast sessions. Just actually thinking about it, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here this morning, if you've just hopped on, please smash the like button for us. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't really been exposed to our mayhem and carnage on a Sunday morning, hit the subscribe button for us. I'm not going to put down on the screen.
And don't forget to hit the cowbell.
The cowbell?
The cowbell.
I'm not doing it. I've lost the screen now. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, the old cowbell. That is genius. Yeah, I have. I've lost the screen.
I knew Boone beat me to it. There you go. Boone did a sign with the neon lights in it.
Did he?
Yeah.
We are not worthy.
Boone.
Yeah.
Boone.
Hang on, I just have to do a mic drop and leave.
No, that's for Boone to do, not you.
A Boone mic.
Yeah, we haven't earned that right yet, Pete.
Excellent. Right, God save the petrol head. So we could actually throw out a question here to the members who are watching it. What would you put in the place, keep it clean, of petrol engine? So God save the what? What are you going to save? All right, this should get interesting in the chat. What? God save the... Come on, hit us up in the chat. Have a think about it. Keep it clean. Got the young track fans in tow. I don't want to put you in timeout, but I will. And that is actually, I'm talking to the young track fans there. So... Oh, yeah, Dick said about it here. He saw it as well.
Yeah, so...
I'm going to have to... Did he video it?
I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye out when I see it next.
Right, Boone, what equipment do you need? And we'll ship you over a box of goodies so you can try and do it. Don't push yourself, though, mate. Oh, Boone, you know I'm just having banter with you, right? Because it's what I'm like. Boone loves a good laugh. I don't know him very well, but from what I've seen.
He's a gem of a person. Really great guy.
Yeah.
God save the Queen. God save Tara's Donuts.
I
think these are cool.
God save Tara's
the V6.
Yeah.
I said the V8. Yeah, God save the V8 or the V10s and the V12. Those are the ones that we need.
Yes, I'd say God save magnetic racing for giving us something to do on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Brilliant.
God save the slot car hobby. We need it.
That is it. So the reason I've got a double slide for Fred. So that was Fred's slide we just looked at. And this is the other couple of images I've took from Fred's posts. I just loved on the left-hand picture, Rahul, when you start modeling, you start like looking at things differently. And when you look at, for me, the thing that stuck out was the corrugated iron on the window, the bit that's hanging down and the rust around it. Wow.
That's properly boarded up.
This is a guy who's took a picture or had a picture in his head, a clear vision, and he's stuck to it. And it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks
absolute great. First class, that is. And then just for fun.
Oh.
Now look, I've got to just come on screen here a second. A very, very dear friend of mine and the channels and the hobby, Dave from Slot Track Scenics, is a vicar. Oh, sorry, no, he's retired. He was a vicar for 40 years. So I just want to say I hope this is okay, David. You know I don't like offending anyone purposely, so I hope this doesn't cause offense. It's done tongue in cheek. See, that's how much respect I have for Dave, because who else would I do that for? No one, exactly. But I just thought this was a great adaptation of where time travel could go horrifically wrong. Dave, you are a bad person. Brilliant. Oh, God save the Chewits. They're coming through still.
Save the Chewits. It's too late. Shane got them all.
He did. I think he did.
Yeah.
So, but this is what I like to see. This is what I like about slot cars. You get a diorama scene and you think slot and you go for it. I think this would be a great nativity scene to have at the opening entrance of the slot winter market next weekend.
Yeah, it's a good use of the DeLorean for sure.
I like it because he's actually rusted up that DeLorean. It's not looking as pristine and shiny as my new one. That is a nice bit of kit.
Well, at least he didn't hit anyone.
Yes, he's just stopped short of the baby Jesus. And Lord help us knows what kind of trouble you're getting if you hit that baby Jesus. I mean, Lord help you. You put up the wrong flag these days, you get took down. Take out Lord Jesus, you are on the next level. God, Shane.
All at the same time you did.
Latvia, you are hilarious. Yeah, great historic moment. We live in the dream in slot car world. What was my next? Oh yeah, okay. Oh no, I didn't save it like I was supposed to. So because I didn't do what I need to this slide, you can't really see the shading on the text, but it kind of lends me into talking about, just for a couple of minutes, you have a setup, right? You have your track at home. So you have your track at home, right? And you go to a slot car festival or a swap meet or the local shop or a bring and buy sale or a market, a car boot sale, whatever. And you buy stuff. So you buy buildings and bridges and stuff for your track and it looks great and you start building it up. And then you just like, hang on a second, you look at it one day and all of a sudden it just looks a little bit, you've got new buildings with old buildings. You've got plastic Dunlop bridges with laser cut wood Dunlop bridges. Is it okay? Does it? Oh, look, that's how the slide should have looked on the previous slide. There you go. Look at the difference. So, is it okay to have a doghouse next to a 1930s or 50s period Goodwood building? What do you think, Rahul? What's your view while people chip in and let us know what they think?
You're asking the wrong person. I already have confliction between my military base and the rest of the track. My friend came over last weekend, and he was like, "Oh, the track's looking okay." He's like, "What are you working on next?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the military stuff anymore." He's like, "But Rahul, you just bought everything." I was like, "Yeah, but I also bought new magnetic racing stuff. Maybe I want to do a magnetic racing village because I love the pub and I love everything that's done with the houses, and I wanted to do that whole street like they did." And he's like, "You can't do that." And then he started to place all the military guys in like like a little mini diorama. He said, "It looks so cool." He was trying to convince me so much, and I was like, "Yeah, but you know, a full racing thing might look better." So anyway, so yeah, you can't ask me that question because I'm confused, just like everyone else.
I think, I think people are thinking about it as well. Like Rob here from Rob Sales said, just while we're on, I didn't mention earlier, Rob, if Sue's watching, good morning, Sue. I hope you're feeling better. She's been a bit under the weather the last few weeks, and Sue's old school like you and I and Rob. She'll just keep going. But Sue, just take a minute here and there. Just look after yourself, yeah? And let Rob look after you a bit as well. He's like chomping at the bit. It's his moment. Just let him do his thing. And if it's too much, send him up to the attic. Yeah. But yeah, so I think the same. I've got a number of buildings from Slot Track Scenics, which is sort of more plastic molded, you know, the plastic style garages and stuff. And I've got all of the magnetic racing stuff, and I just didn't know. I went to put the garage on the track just to sort of start setting out a concept for the decoration. And I was just like, oh, this is sort of shiny, and that's very matte or flat, as you call it, over your side of the water. Does it work? I don't know. So I thought, I know. I'll ask everyone because I'll get a straight answer in this chat room. Pat says absolutely, as long as it's fun.
Yeah, and I think the same way. I was telling my friend, I think building your scenery modular so you can lift it out and replace it with something new. I think it's cool, especially for myself shooting videos. It's kind of cool that I can change the track to suit what I want it to do. Yeah. So, you know, it like eventually I want to have like a Christmas village scene in that middle area, or have a military base in there, but or do like a fun fair or fun park in there with the Ferris wheel and everything else. Because really, with my new layout, the Ferris wheel takes a lot of space, and it's I'd have to at certain times change that up, right? So I think
you got the Ferris wheel.
I do. Ian and Doug were very, very kind and they sent one to me on my initial order, but I haven't really had the time to put it together, Pete.
He's got 900 lights to put up.
It's not only that, it's also like I didn't know where exactly I was going to place it on my layout, right? I always knew I wanted a Ferris wheel, but where do you place it? It's a big piece of kit. So, you know, that all has to take, you have to consider all these things before you place that thing down. So, but there's so much to do, and we're spoiled for choice because magnetic racing, racetrack Scenics, they keep on producing these great kits now, right? Like the interiors of that pub are crazy good, and I love it. And like Slot Car Wildman that you have on screen, he's building a Christmas village on his layout, so it's kind of cool too.
I know he loves Christmas too.
Yep. Yeah.
Frankincense, myrrh, and slot cars. That's what the three kings had.
Yeah.
So David Slottar is, yes, this is, you can see this. So his is urban. He's gone for an urban, and much of his stuff is for historic racetracks. So if you've just literally hopped on in the last 2 minutes, we're discussing if it's okay to use buildings and scenery from different periods on your track when you're decorating your track or scenicing it up. And I'm getting a kind of, I'm getting an evolution that it's, as long as it's fun and it makes you happy, just go for gold.
100%.
So if you're just eating your kippers or your Weetabix, don't worry about that post. That aroma will never leave you. The milk, let's call it milk debris. That is next level. Green slime milk debris. And yeah, you are going to have no, I'm not. It's a breakfast show. Let's not go into discussing what experiences you're going to have in the number 2 department, let's say. Daz has got some space. Oh, right, here we go. Right. You're doing trains as well, Wild Man.
Yeah.
We need an update, please, buddy. We need do that update. I liked your last update. That was really cool. So hit us up with your next one. Tell us what you're up to, bruv. God, it sounded like I was off the council estate then. Tell us what you're up to, bruv. Safe, mate. Yeah. Oh, yes. Nice bit of section. This is, Rahul. Once we got through this bit, yeah, like a slide or two, we're going to talk about what we were discussing before we come on, if that's cool.
Sure.
You are not going to believe what we're going to see after this with Rahul. Incredible. Right, so what is hot and what is new? I'll tell you what's hot and what is new. Tara at 132 strictly scale figure models. Oosh. There you go. So she put a post out, and I think I'm just going to read it so I don't mess up the content because I'm good like that. So I can't believe, she says on Facebook, just only but yesterday, I can't believe the winter swap meet at Gaydon is just a week away. It's a special treat for my customers who will be there. I'm sending out my glamorous assistant with 5 special tokens for a free figure. All you have to do is find Steve and greet him with Track Fans TV! You have to shout it. That's why she's wrote it in block capitals. Anything less than bellowing doesn't get the token. So the only request from Steve is please don't do this while he's heading into the toilet. So, and then she moves on to just talk a little bit about my merchandise, custom merchandise. And then she also gives Ian and Doug at Magnetic Racing a plug, who, if you weren't aware, are doing a 25% discount code offer off everything on their website. All you've got to do is type in the words MagFans25 at the checkout. So Tara is doing a 5-figure giveaway at the show, but you've got to track down the guy wearing a My Wife is a Legend t-shirt called Steve, answers to other things. And if you shout out Track Fans TV like that, he will give you a token. It's a bit like a Wonka golden ticket for Tara's merch store on stand table at the event. Mate, this has got me tongue twisted because it's a brilliant offer. 5 figures. This is awesome.
Custom painted by Tara too.
Yeah, totally. We've got to work on Paul though, because Paul reckons he might not be going to the festival, winter market. Paul, you've got to go. Get the train. If you get the train, right, you could probably catch up with me at Leamington at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we can carpool a cab to the event. That's how I'm getting there. because I haven't got a car. I've sussed it out. I'm leaving at 6:30 a.m. for the train at 6:40.
Yeah, did you see the Fingers' Christmas Village and Carrera Go
Not
Track?
yet.
Looks so amazing. It's on Instagram, I believe.
Ah, right. That's why I haven't seen it. Where's my Where's my? Oh, here it is. Hold on.
Where's Pete going? What's he doing?
I'm trying to find something to write on. Aha, here we go. Because if I don't write it down, I'm likely to forget about it. Where it is, that is. Like, here we go. The Fingers Insta. Well, I could check that out in a bit.
Yeah.
So head over and check out Tara's table next weekend at the UK Slot Car Festival. And then, have you come across this guy yet, Rahul?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, really cool. So Benjamin, he's producing things like you and I are for merch, like a few other people are. He's a small scale producer, but he's doing some really quite intuitive even. So display stands. He's got some other things going on that you can check out. So they're really good. He's doing a little bit of work in perspex.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's creating a stand for me to have just here, so I can put my cars on display next to us while we're looking in that. And he's kind of had the side done with Track Fans logo. It looks really good. I believe it's on its way, so I can't wait to physically share and show you what he does. But do check him out on these channels. Okay, so in other news, it's time, Rahul. It's time.
Is it time?
Time for the top 5.
Top 5?
Top 5. So tell us.
Only 5?
All right, 6
I
then.
bought 16 cars. 16 cars today.
16 cars, right? This is the reason I said 5, Rahul, is because this is a actual true fact, and you know I'm full of these.
Yeah.
In sales and marketing, when you show people, it's a thing called the 7 of 9. And when you show people a lot of things at once, you will start to forget the first and second thing after you've seen this 7th and 9th thing. So they call it 7 and 9. So if you watch the news bulletins, you'll notice they'll give you 3 or 4 snapshots of the news, and then they'll start to go into it, because anymore you've forgotten about what the main news was. So 7 of 9, which is why I said do 5, because then people are going to remember what you bought.
All right. Well, they all.
But we can squeeze a couple more in if it's going good.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're all Carrera cars, so it's not like new stuff that's from other.
New to me. I haven't got a single Carrera car.
That's not true, Pete. Yeah, you actually have 2.
No, I don't.
No?
Right. Unless I've forgotten something. No, I'm pretty good at remembering. Unless it's the Go. No, they were an Inco. Nah, I can't think of it.
It'll come to you at some point.
Okay.
Some point. Yeah, it will come to you. There you go.
Oh, mate.
That
is nice.
An Audi R8.
Oh, so that's the second Audi R8 I've seen this morning out of your goodie box.
Oh, I got quite a few. But this one is 132nd. The one that I showed you is 143rd, the earlier one. So it's smaller. So yeah, so I got this Audi R8.
Yeah.
Really cool. I thought it would look good on track. You won't lose track of it. So
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. I do like yellow though. That's like my favorite kind of color.
Yeah, I like funky colors because they're easy to catch on the track, I guess.
Yeah.
So the next one is the new M4.
Okay. Oh, check that out. That is well nice.
Yeah, I really love like the detail on the livery.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Carrera, like they take the time. I love the yellow headlamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice looking car.
Perfect. That is really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So in the background, I've just been working on this. Yes. So now we can get this up on the screen, big, bright, and beautiful. Oh yeah. I like the fact that it's matte black as well. I couldn't see it before on the smaller image. I love it. Nice bit of kit.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Then we have
Wow.
so the new KTM came out as well. This was the liquid moly design.
Ooh. See, this looks quick as well. Very nice indeed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, some pretty cool
Blimey.
livery.
And this kind of, is this then lending into your sort of project for next year where you're going to do more car reviewing?
I don't know if it lends into it as much as I wanted
it.
Exactly.
Fantastic. That's really nice. I like it.
Yep. And then
While you're
I
looking
was
at
in
that.
two minds about this one. I'm not like
AMG.
It's an AMG, but I wasn't too sure. I'm not a big fan of fire on cars.
I like the way they've kind of sort of
It's
boxed
kind
it
of
in.
cool. Like from the front,
Yeah.
it looks really cool.
They've boxed it in rather than letting it run down the side and all that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then it's got a lot of like metallic. I don't know if you can see the blue is metallic. It's like the
Yeah.
you can see that. It catches
It's almost
really
like
well.
reflective metallic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Liquid metal kind of finish.
That'll look good on images on like slot car photography and stuff.
Yeah. So, and I really like the little detail, like the little accents on the rims.
Yeah.
You see a little bit of detail on that. It's just a little attention to detail that Carrera does is kind of cool. And these AMGs are pretty quick on track, so should be fun.
Yeah, they are. I'm looking for a couple of AMGs when I get to the winter market next week.
And then the last one that I'm showing today here is this one is the 60th anniversary special from Carrera. So this guy.
Oh, with a Carrera livery on it as well.
Yeah, so it's limited edition 60th anniversary. So it says 60 years of Carrera. So
yeah, Paul says they're bringing out some nice cars, Rahul.
Yeah, so really nice to see. I've been collecting all the Carrera cars, all the Carrera liveries I can find. So that's nice to have this one. So I got this one in 132nd, also in 124 as well.
Yeah, nice. Well, man, we will. I'll put this up on the screen after we've finished looking at cars.
Yeah, so
we're on a roll. Keep going. Don't stop. I know I said 5. I was lying.
You will.
I want you to break the rules.
Well, the other two that I picked up on the 132nd are actually older cars that.
Yes, Lionel, you can, mate. You can run them on. You can interact them. You just need to get a different guide. There's a red guide that comes with Carrera cars. Allows you to put it in the Scalextric slots. Ooh.
So I love Porsche 911 GT3s.
Yep.
So this is an older one, but it's hard to pick up.
Wow.
I already have one,
nice.
but I wanted another one for my collection, so I picked up the second one.
Oh, that is tasty. I've got one in 24 car. I need to change that maybe.
This is 132nd, Pete.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. All the cars
sorry, I
that
missed
showed
the
you
memo.
so far are 1 in 32. Yeah.
That is really nice.
Yeah. So that's the Bruno's Porsche.
Right, cool. I just saw your message whilst you were getting that out about Boone. So if anyone doesn't know, we're wishing Boone a speedy recovery. He took a camera dive off the top of a ladder the other day. I think he was recording for YouTube Shorts, went wrong. He's now in hospital recovering, but he'll be home soon. So sending you the best, Boone. Legend. Right, what are we looking at then? Oh, he's got the knife out, everyone. He means business. Brilliant.
Yeah, so this one I've been debating whether to pick it up or not. It's a Pikes Peak 935 modern.
That is nice as well. 935. Okay. So it looks a little bit sort of slimliner than the 911 you just showed us.
Yeah, so this is like the remake of the 935 from the 70s, but this is the modern look of it. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
Yeah. I really like the way the rear is done on this car.
Oh yeah. That's quite cool, isn't it? It's kind of like it's like an overhang. It's like a cantilever in architecture world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark agrees.
Yeah, so this is the Pikes Peak edition. I'd been looking at it over time, and I decided to pick it up.
Yeah, it's a good move. It's a good purchase. You've done all right here.
Yeah.
One City Slots Racing. Love going out to Boone. Thank you, brother. He might not watch this, but someone who watches this will say, Pete and Rahul were talking about you on the show. And then curiosity will kill the cat, and he'll watch it, and he'll see that everyone's saying, get well soon.
Yeah, I think it's nice to just wish someone, especially one of our slot brothers. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah, and then this is the 124 version. See, much bigger.
That's big.
Yeah.
So you got that in both scales?
Yep.
Awesome. Have you got the 32 scale there? Hold them together to show some of the younger track fans who aren't spatially aware what the different scales look like.
Sure. Give me one second. It's a car show.
There you go. It's little and large. Let me get rid of that comment. There you go. So that's the difference. Lionel. There you go, mate. There's the difference. 1 in 32, 1 in 24. Probably looking at a Carrera track or a polycar track if you want to run both scales.
Or scale auto. Scale auto
wide as well.
Yeah. They
cool.
Can
scale auto, thank you.
As well. Yeah, that's a couple of the cars I got in the hall.
Excellent. Pat. So that is an amazing. What's your favorite?
Oh, don't ask me that, Pete. You can't do that. I don't have favorites when it comes to cars.
All right, sound. I would have said my favorite was the Carrera, only because if you said something different, there's 2 Carreras in that livery and they could gang up on you.
So here's my only thing, right, with this car.
Yeah. Hang on.
Like I don't mind all the Carrera on it, but I just wish the wheels weren't red.
Well, there's a Staffs for you, mate. Staffs slot cars. You can buy yourself a nice set of wheels from Steve. Nice set of 5 spokes.
Yeah, so I already have black wheels that I want to put on it. Matte black. We'll figure it out.
Oh, that is going to look proper tasty when you do that. Proper tasty. In case you'd lived under a rock for the last month, this is the last week you're going to get this flyer because it's next week. It is there. We are here. We are finally the time to lose all my I've been saving up since May. like little 5 here, 10 there through since May. So I've got a little nest egg. Well, half of the nest egg went on a speeding ticket, which is I've just got the other day. Actually, it's £100. There goes my BRM. So BRM purchase guiding is out this year. Cheers, police. And
do you buy a lot of 124s, Pete?
No. 124. This is the only one that I've got, which is a TTS.
Right. They have the new Alpha coming out from the TTS.
I think I saw that. It looks
Alpha
really nice.
333. Yeah, it looks really good.
A couple of the guys got these out in the club on Friday because I reckon BRM will be the first class in January. So they started to think about how they run.
Yeah.
And I remember last year, this was from this year. This was really quick. This was one of the quicker cars on the track. So that's the only 1 in 24 I have.
Okay. Yeah, I only recently started to pick up 1 in 24s. Ever since I joined a 1 in 24 digital racing league. So I never really looked at them until recently. So yeah, I'm slowly picking up a couple, but it's very hard to justify because I don't really run a lot of them. So
yeah.
So
I'll be checking it out, seeing what's going on the BRM side of it. It is good fun. They're very slow compared to like a GT3 NSR. It's like so slow, but I like that because you got time to react.
Yeah. It's a different driving styles, right?
Well done, Rahul.
Yes.
Yeah, go George. That's what we're talking about. So there you go, George. Oh, actually, Lionel, you live in Oxford. No excuse. You live literally 30-minute drive from the winter market. So you've got to go because even Rahul here sitting in Canada going, I want to go. You know, you have to go because otherwise, you know, he'll be upset. And these guys are going to be there as well, would you believe? The National Scalextric Collectors Club.
Yeah.
Love these guys. They're actually on tour this weekend, Rahul.
Okay.
They're in Hornby's Wonderworks. They do an annual weekend at Hornby as a part of their, like, what they do as a club. So it's a bit like a Jolly Boys outing once a year. So they get a B&B, they go down on the Saturday, they socialise with a track set up around somewhere. Then they go out for dinner and drinks. Then they go to the Wonderworks on the Sunday. And incidentally, if you're wondering what the new look Hornby Wonderworks looks like, I did a video last week where you can check out the inside of it, take a tour around it, the shop, everywhere. It's brilliant. Even had a chat with the CEO, mate.
Oh, did you?
Top brass. Yeah, he's good. Ollie is great. He's real progressive. You know, when you talk to someone and they give you some sound bites that, you know, business bites. Yeah. And then you talk to somebody who chats with you and you realize he doesn't use sound bites. He actually wants to make the company work. He's not buying time on the big salary. He's not really bothered about the big salary. He's bothered about making Hornby a bigger, better place. And that was refreshing, you know.
Wow. Yeah, great. It takes leadership, right, to move the company in the right direction. So it'll be good.
It does. And, you know, close up, there's been some issues down at Scalextric this year.
Yes, they have.
But he is on top of these issues. So we don't want to dwell on spilt milk. We want to make sure that the recovery is excellent. It's like a driving instructor told me years ago. It's not how you get into the mess. It's how you get out of the mess that will define you as a driver. And I think this is a similar thing. They've got into a bit of a mess with a couple of wrong things they've done this year in production. It's what they do next year to address these issues. And one of the small things that I noticed, I think is going to do really well, which is rather than doing one annual launch with 900 cars coming out here, there, and everywhere, they're actually going to do several mini launches to be able to control what's happening within production that's out of their control. So I think that was a great idea because it's managing expectations from the outset. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. Like the one thing that I'm really unhappy about with Carrera, and I love Carrera, is that everything from the 2023 catalog has not come out yet, and we're already at the end of 2023, right? So all the promises that were made have not been achieved. And even when they're releasing them, they release them. They don't have a proper release schedule for the global market. They have certain areas that get things faster than others. And then if you want to support local, how do you support your local store if they're not getting the same thing that you can get from China, let's just say, shipped in? It becomes an issue for the local retailers. And I think having mini launches and having managed expectations is a better way to approach business, especially in today's age when we want quick satisfaction. So I think it's a great move from Carrera, from Scalextric to do that. And I think Riva Sloth is doing a really good job with that right now, in that they show a car and they release it within a couple of weeks or within a month or two after. And I think more of the manufacturers need to do that. So yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction for sure.
And from a commercial point of view as well, you can be, I don't want to sound too commercial here, but you can be quite aggressive with the manufacturers, because you can say, look, we've got pre-orders for this, we're doing this. So, who's giving us the best deal? Who's giving us the best quality? Because last year we give a load of orders and we didn't get the quality. So we made some errors. You've made some errors. So this year we want to control the quality, we want to control the errors. So if you deliver us another Cobra with that paint job on it, we're going to cut your contract. You see, so you can be a bit more commercial with those decisions that you're making as a business, as well as not letting down Scalextric fans. And this is to any manufacturer as well. I think what they're doing is showing leadership to be able to control, to be on top of, not control, but to be on top of how they want their brand perceived, which, has always been a toy brand, but a quality toy brand that you can get out of the box and race straight away. Yeah, that's it. Good models that drive were what Simon said on the chat I had with him at the Slot Car Festival. He said, we're not making race cars, we're making nice models that also drive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, okay. So, we've been hard on
Dick.
We've been hard on Scalextric over the past couple of shows, but something that MP said in the latest video with the new turbofan car that came out, the Grand Prix package that came out.
I saw that on MP's thing.
Yeah, even he was saying that at least Scalextric is starting to take a little bit of more notice and pay more attention to detail, like the helmet liveries and everything else that they're doing. Makes a difference, and I think they're under. It's good. Like sometimes you have to take a reality check, right? Every company has ebb and flow, and I think they're gonna come out of this better, right? Whatever it is. So, like I said, it looks good. I mean, the new F22s will come out from Scalextric. I think they're pre-ordered already now in Pendle. Looking forward to those. So, yeah.
Awesome. So, excellent. All right. Well,
so, Peter, I have a question for you.
Oh, let's have it.
So we're on Monday night. We're doing the live streams. I'm winding down the live streams, but
we have 4 more. I know it's. Sorry,
we have 4 more to go. On Monday, we're doing something called the Fortune Teller Edition. So I have a question for you. What is the one car that you would love to see next year? Do you have one in mind?
Yeah, I want to see Smokey in a Bandit Trans Am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so a movie car.
Sure. So I want to see that, and yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, because I don't really know much about cars, so I want a Mondeo.
All right. Well, I'll bring that up on the chat on Monday.
Yeah, my car knowledge
wants
isn't
this,
great.
and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so definitely going to look at what we can expect for 2024. I think it's going to be exciting. We're gonna go out on a limb and probably fall off the tree while we're doing this. But anyway, who cares? We'll figure it out.
Brilliant. I can't wait, mate. So yeah, I'll have a think about it in a bit. But off the top of my head, that Trans Am with the eagle or the bird on it,
with the Firebird.
What?
It's a Firebird on the hood.
I didn't know if it was, and I didn't want to sound like a pillock by saying it, and it turns out to be an eagle or something.
Yeah, I think it's a Firebird on it. It's a Firebird Trans Am, they call it. So I think so. So anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So slots are. Oh, who would have thought he wants to see a Revo slot?
Yeah, I'd like to see the new Toyota Supra wide body GT3 kit. I think that would be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, Supra.
Yeah, like the Supra has been racing GT3 over the last 2 years. I'd like to see maybe one of those cars.
Okay, cool. Right, let's stop talking about this. We're giving that slot car guy new ideas for his next car run, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're doing the market research for him.
Yeah.
We've got Tony Tibbs here. So Pioneer have been having some issues with Chinese production, and they decided to bring the production back to the UK. So I didn't know about that, but Tony's sort of corroborating it there. So Janu is sort of giving us an inkling as to why he's happy to pay a bit extra for Revo slot. Revo slot, a brand. I haven't got a Revo slot.
What?
No, I haven't. Well, it's just I'm in a barrel with the young track fans. It's like I'm skint.
I'm gonna rectify all this when I come over and next year. Right?
So Rahul's in there going, "What? No,
what is going on here?
No, yeah,
too much."
Brilliant. Oh, well, man, it's been amazing having your company, mate. The fact that you've lasted this long is incredible. Thank you ever so much, dude. Wildman, are you still with us? Quickly fist pump. Quickly tell us if you're still with us. And because I've actually got Instagram on the side here, ready to show you DeHall's Christmas Village. But if not, we'll just factor it into next week's show because it's still November. The thing is, it's still November.
Yeah.
We're talking about Christmas. Man, when did we go so woke? That's a woke, Christmas, some traditionalists.
Yes, I got that, Pete.
Yeah. Right then, anyway, you can join the NSCC. Let's get back on point. NSCC, anywhere in the world, it'll cost you up to 50 quid. So it's cheaper in the UK, a bit more pricey in Europe, and a little bit more over the pond. It's all down to postage. That is where you're spending your money on the extra money that you would have to pay if you're not in the UK. Because what you get every month is regular as clockwork is a journal. And it is awesome. A5 journal, all news in there, slot car news coming at you before you've got any news online. So get involved with them. Then we've got a couple of swap meets coming up. So first one is actually in Swindon, then in Milton Keynes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Then in Milton Keynes. And I would hate not to finish the show by not giving a plug to my great friends at Slot Car Magazine. And, if you do publications, if you've got an event going on, please feel free to email me. You can find my email address up. Oh, hang on, you're not going to see it there because Rahul's in the way. It's there. It's there. You can go to this QR code, pause the screen, give that little photograph. It'll take you straight there, and you can get my email address there and send us some info about the events you're having. Are you going to an event soon, Rahul? We've got anything in the calendar?
Me? There's
Yeah.
no events up here. Very little.
What about the one in May?
Yeah, I'm going to the event with you. Yeah,
Hey! Because that's going to come around like 2 minutes, the way this year's
So,
been.
I know that nobody from the slot car news stuff showed this, but Mozzetti Racing. You can put this up, Pete, for me. I just queued it up for you.
Yeah, go for it. You can share it, can't you? Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Actually. Yeah, so they just came out with this new chassis coming out from Mozzetti Racing. So, yeah. Breaking news.
No, I need to order the chassis.
And this chassis is specifically built for brushless motors. So, really interesting, really innovative. So MR Slot Car once again coming out with something innovative after the Shadow with the new guide, and now something new for brushless systems coming out next year. So I think I'm pretty excited about this.
Nice.
I don't think we need brushless motors, but it's good for racing maybe. So it'd be interesting to see where this develops. So just wanted to share.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's good. That's quite interesting. When is it out, did you say?
Don't know yet. This is just a reveal video. I guess it's a teaser that's for something that's coming out soon.
Cool. I'll have to get it over to the Slot Car magazine for a cover, for a bit of editorial, maybe.
Yeah.
Today I've got it going on. So, right, about 5-10 minutes, guys. We'll wrap up this stream. We're getting to the 2-hour mark, and we're
don't
all
forget to plug your Christmas merch.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Lot much.
What's the point in having a TV channel if you don't plug your own stuff?
Come on, Pete, get with it.
Oh man, I've got to find it now.
What?
I seriously didn't even think about doing that. Right, hang on.
That's why you need me on your show, Pete. That's why you need me on your show.
It is. While I'm doing this, are you doing anything over on ConquestLair.com merch store?
No, actually, I'm not. I'm so bad at promoting myself. It's terrible. Yeah. But no, I did some designs for you, Pete, for your Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
So, not much. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see. I really want your store to do well, so plug your store already.
Right, here we go. So, hopefully, there it is. So you are getting 5% off across the store. Now, it might not sound as aggressive as 25%, but I'll let you into a little secret. You get the chance to set your margins, your profit margins, when you're making up the items back of house on the website. So, of course, doing a solid for the whole industry, I lower the cost of my merchandise, mainly to make it more affordable for people to have slot car stuff. I don't want to have that whole quirky kind of what do they call it? Niche hobbyist website that charges a small earth to get something because you want to wear a slot car t-shirt. So, because the prices are already literally at rock bottom anyway, there's not much room to move in terms of profit margin. So 5% off everything, and that is giving it away, guys. 10% to members leads me nicely into membership. So if you want to become a member, you can become a member. That's absolutely fine by me. Both Rahul and I run memberships on our channels, which just gives you a little bit of a fly on the wall and extra insight into what we're doing here and there. It's just a bit closer. It's quite cool. I really quite enjoy doing it, being a member of Rahul's channel, which I am, and enjoy, hanging out with the members on our channel. So what we have, I keep messing this thing up, man. I swear to God. Right, just for the love of God.
What's going on, Pete?
Well, there you are.
I'm right here.
Oh, we're just having a little look around. How the screens work.
Are we playing dancing
I know why. It's because I've got to add it to the stage.
Yeah,
there it is. There it is. Oh, God, that's wrong.
What are you doing? I'm the one with.
Well, anyway, so we've got 5% off.
22 hours no sleep here, but Pete, you're looking kind of flustered over there. What's going on?
Oh, mate, this is classic. Right, anyway, we're done with showing 5% discount now. You can get that. You can get that off of the store. You didn't even show any of the
designs. At least show the designs.
Mate, I've got Rob chipping in now. Come on.
All right, tune in next week on Sunday when Pete's got his shit together so he can show up.
Exactly. Oh, dear. Brilliant. So anyway, there you go. We do like a bit of laugh on here. I'm almost tempted to just get this monitor and just hold it like this. Brilliant. Well. Right then. So let's think about next weekend logically, because it's the winter market. I'm going to be traveling from 6:30 till 8 on the train. Yeah. I just can't be asked I can't be bothered trying to have a debate with Mrs. Brown about getting a lift over there. So I'm just going to do the train. I can get a bit of work done on the train. So I'm this is the day, right? So 6:30, travel to Leamington, get a cab down to the station, down to the event, be there for about, let's say 9 o'clock. So we can get in, do a bit of pre-event filming, say hello to everyone. The event goes on from 10 till 4 p.m. So I'm going to be busy on that. Then I'm going to be busy half an hour after the event because I'm going to be filming everyone, breaking it down and leaving. So then I've got to get a cab I'm going to bum a lift actually to Banbury train station from someone. So I'm going to be there about 5:30. I'm going to get the train straight to East London where we've got to meet up with my work colleagues because we're setting up our event for Monday and Tuesday. That will go on until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the evening because my boss is absolute nightmare. Hi, Phil, if you're watching. You are. Nightmare when it comes to setting up. And then I'm going to go to bed and then I'm going to get up for Monday morning event, which I need to be up about 7. So I'm seeing a slight issue in getting Sunday slot car sessions out next week. So the event will start at 7, do the final bits. People start coming at 10. That goes on till 1 a.m. in the morning. Then we're up again at 7 the following morning. Then we finish at about 3 p.m. Then we break down the room and we leave. So I'm back home about 6, disheveled. And it's Tuesday. So I probably won't want to do anything then. Then Wednesday, it's the Wednesday members live stream. So what I'm thinking of doing, and this is all going to be dependent on the members and whether the members allow this, is I was thinking of doing Sunday slot car sessions meet wide on Wednesdays. So I can show other people what we do as members on our weekly show. I don't know. I'm going to talk to the membership about it and you'll understand when the thumbnail comes out, if they're up for it or if they're not. Otherwise, we might have to miss a week.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Blasphemy.
I've just seen Darren hit the floor. Daz, get up, man.
Where's lot R? Bring to the
So I know a lot of you in the chat. Again. I know a lot of you in the chat look at this session as therapy, like literally like a weekly sort of leveler to the mental state. So do I run it? Oh yeah, and I can't do it on Saturday because I'm actually going out clubbing.
Oh, okay. Priority.
I know. At age like 900, I'm going out partying. But the only reason I'm going out partying is because it's 20 minutes away from the house, and it's in the daytime. It's a 1 p.m. till 11 p.m. gig. I can handle that at my age. Yeah. So I'm going to give it some thought, guys. I mean, feel free to smash up some comments. Put the comments in the comment section of this stream, not the live stream comments, but the comment section. What shall we do about next weekend? There's the question to go into breakfast with in a minute. What shall we do next weekend? All right, sound. So we'll think about that.
Yeah, for sure. We'll think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? Right then, guys, gals, boys, animals. Well, we had Wild Man in here. Everyone, love you guys lots. And we're going to wrap it up now and say goodbye for another Sunday Slotcast sessions. Brilliant. Thank you ever so much, Rahul. You've been a gent. And just on your way out the door, if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button for us one last time. And if you aren't subscribed, well, do that and hit the cowbell. Dan, cowbell! So I'm not going to put the cowbell on. I'm going to actually save that video so I can use it more frequently in my thing rather than faffing around trying to get the video on YouTube.
Yes. Good idea, Pete.
What do you mean? Hang on. Stop the press. We're not leaving. Steve's awake. Well, you've missed it, Steve. Anyway, good morning, Steve. You're a legend. Right then. See you later, guys. Have a good day. Track!